Lenny Souza and Ethan Heilborn bringing the field down. Green flag is out. We're underway as they head down into turn one, and it is Souza with a half a truck length advantage down the back straightaway.
Here comes Souza down to the inside of Cavallero, making it 3 wide for that 5th position with Amy Arsenal to the outside, holding the 3 wide off turn number 4. They battle across the stripe. Arsenal gets pushed up high. It'll be Campbell and Souza on that bottom lane, and Cavallero holds on to 5th.
Cavallero working that outside lane as they hit turn 3, trying to climb that ladder towards the top of the field is Lenny Souza. And Lenny Guy has the back end snap out from underneath them. Everybody thunders by up on the outside. And Guy trying to get that truck refired, now trying to get it into gear, but the caution flag has come out with 2 laps up on the board. So we are slowed up for the first time with 2 laps in, and there goes the green to checker bonus from Jan's recovery. So Lenny Guy will rejoin at the tail end of the field. I don't know if there was contact between him and Brittany. I don't think there was. The back ends just seemed to come out from underneath them, but that's not my call. I could be wrong.
So Souza and Heilborn remain at the top of the field here. Cavallero will be to the outside of Campbell here. That second row as Guy spun from the 3rd position. Going to restructure the lineup, get everyone where they need to be, and we'll be back underway. Green flag racing.
Field is set, crossover signal given to the pack. Heilborn lines up on the outside of the front row of Lenny Souza. Brittany Campbell and Mike Cavallero will take over row number 2 with Connor Souza and Barry Shaw, row number 3. Now here's the interesting concept. Mike Cavallero's been struggling over the past year with his older truck and been waiting for this new mount to be ready. They got it this week. He says between he and his team, they put a whole bunch of hours on it. Got a few laps in this week just to shake it down to see if there was anything major. It was close. He was hoping to have it. We are back under green. We're back underway. And so far, so good for Cavallero. He's been able to make some noise with that machine. But look at the battle for second. Campbell underneath, and all of a sudden, here comes Souza diving it down to the inside.
Souza and Arsenal down to the bottom as well. A couple 3-wide battles. Barry Shaw got left in the middle there this time but Connor Souza did it in the heat race earlier. Now he does it in the feature. He's up to second with a couple power moves.
Takes a look to the inside of Souza as Lenny Souza shuts the door. No relation between these two Souzas. And all of a sudden, the outside lane is wide open, and here comes Barry Shaw. The Everton Auto Parts 85 working that top lane down into 3, trying to get his way to the top of the leaderboard.
You knew Barry Shaw was going to make a case for the win. You just didn't know when, and only 4 laps in. He is fighting on the outside right now of Connor Souza in that 3rd position, looking for second as they race down the back into 3.
Souza running for his life at the top of the field with Connor all over the back bumper, and Barry Shaw working that outside lane. Brittany Campbell, Mike Duarte, your top 5. Martin is up to 6 as they hit the corner. Battle up front. 3 trucks in a dogfight down into turn number 3. Souza's got his hands full with 1 on the outside, and watch out for Connor Souza trying out on the inside. Which way do you protect?
And you got to protect the bottom over Connor, and that leaves the top open for Barry Shaw Jr. He takes the lead down into 3. Contact between the 2 Souzas. Lenny goes around.
So Connor Souza threw it in deep, tried to make a move that just didn't pan out. Contact between he and Lenny Souza. And he added off of turn number 4. Looking for the green, there it is, and Barry Shaw gets a good jump on Souza, and here comes the 8 down to the inside. Brittany Campbell looking for some running room to the inside of Souza.
Good battle down into turn number 3. Campbell still has that nose underneath the 38 of Souza, but Souza holds strong in that middle upper lane there. They race across the stripe down into turn number 1. Souza clears Campbell. Now Duarte to the outside of Campbell for that 3rd spot. They race down into 3.
Off of turn number 4 they come, chasing that white number 85. And Barry Shaw in control. Trouble down the front straightaway for Ethan Heilborn as he goes around just in front of the start-finish line, gets that truck refired. We stay green, and Shaw has broken away from that battle for second.
Barry Shaw Jr. opening up that lead more and more as he's right now on the rear bumper of Ethan Heilborn. Will go to the outside, make a quick move there. Heilborn holding a bit strong, though, coming off turn number 4 as they race off the corner.
Heilborn trying to stay on the lead lap, but loses that battle, and he'll have to go to the top side to let that battle for second thunder on by. Connor Souza takes a look down to the inside there, holding off Brittany Campbell, and Rick Martin has worked himself up into the number 4 spot as they come off of turn number 4.
They race down through 1 and 2. Shaw leads the way over Souza with Campbell. Now Rick Martin all over the rear bumper of Campbell. Mike Duarte sits in that 5th spot. They roll down through 3 and 4 off the corner. Hit the line halfway down here in your Sport Truck feature event.
12 down, 13 to go as they head down the back straightaway. And the field has strung himself out, and it is Barry Shaw in major control out in front of the field. Connor Souza sits second. Brittany Campbell, you watch her seesawing back and forth on that steering wheel in the Watermark Electric number 8. Loose as a goose off the corners, but she's doing a great job hanging on to that machine as Rick Martin is ready to pounce on any opening that she offers.
And he almost did there. Campbell able to straighten it out at the last moment. Rick Martin's ready to go if she opens the door there on that bottom lane as they race down the back into turn number 3.
Martin taking a look to the top side, trying to cross over move off of turn number 4, but Campbell's able to keep that machine down low enough to keep him behind her. They come off of turn number 2, and Mike Duarte into that fight. He is closed right in on that battle. Here comes Martin to the inside. Campbell shuts the door one more time.
Off the corner they come. Barry Shaw Jr. continues to lead. 8 laps to go. Souza sits comfortably in second. And now Campbell doing everything she can to hold off Rick Martin and a charging Mike Duarte.
Trouble for Lenny Guy in that number 77, the teal and white Ford Ranger, slow in the racetrack as he tries to limp it back into the pits. Up front, that battle for third, still hot and heavy. Campbell doing a great job holding off Radical Rick and Mike Duarte, and Amy Arsenault sitting 6th on the field.
Off the corner they come as Guy gets the 77 back behind the wall. They race down into 1 and 2. Martin still all over the rear bumper of the 8 of Campbell. Campbell doing a tremendous job down through the corner, holding off last week's winner, Rick Martin. 96 career wins here at Seekonk Speedway. He wants to add 97. It's going to be a tough one here. We'll see if he can get to the podium.
4 laps remaining, and Barry Shaw is on cruise control. Connor Souza pushing it as hard as he can with Brittany Campbell all she can handle, holding on to that number 3rd spot. Rick Martin closes back in about a truck length and a half with 3 laps to go across the stripe this time. Campbell starting to put a little bit of breathing room between her and last week's feature winner.
Down the back they go. Barry Shaw rolls it into turn number 3. Bobby Bush Jr. a little trouble there through 1 and 2, able to keep it straight. They race down the corner. 2 laps to go for Barry Shaw Jr. looking for win number 3 on the season.
Couple of lap trucks in the way for Barry Shaw, Silva and McGee, as Barry Shaw continues to dominate the Sport Truck season.
Down into turn number 3 they go. Checkered flag high in the air. Barry Shaw Jr. picks up another win on the season with Connor Souza. Brittany Campbell rounds out your podium with Rick Martin, Mike Duarte, Amy Arsenault, Mike Cavallero, Bobby Bush Jr., Ethan Heilborn, Johnny Silva, and Dan McGee to round out your field. How about that? What a race and what a win one more time for Barry Shaw.
Those final laps.
Oh yeah, the truck got really loose towards the end, but we seem to be consistent, so hopefully we can get that first win of the season soon.
Rick Martin was all over the back bumper, trying every which way he could to upset you a little bit more than you already were. Did you know how close he was to you?
Yeah, I kept looking in my mirror. He was frightening me a little bit, but we hung on and happy to come home third.
I know you got some people to thank.
I want to thank my dad, my papa, Jake Veneta, and all my sponsors.
All right, congratulations. A 3rd place finish for Brittany Campbell, a runner-up finish for Connor Souza. Connor, a good run, an emotional week, just a little bit short of that 85.
Yeah, I don't think I really had anything for him, but, losing my brother earlier in the week, this really feels like a win, and I'm really glad we could come home second.
I know it was tough rolling in today, but the normalcy had to help a lot.
Yeah, it really helped, and this was all in memorial for him. Me and him were really close, and it's really tough to go on without him, but I had to, and I'm glad I could come home second for him.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I want to thank my entire crew, and especially my dad for letting me do this. It's hard for him too, and I just really want to thank you, Dad. You're amazing. I love you, and thanks you for everything. And I want to thank all my sponsors: Monroe's Dairy, Nats Racing Engines, Little Webb's Race Parts, Smokey's Auto Repair, Hedges Excavating, Viper Graphics, Titan Vet Clinic, and J&J Auto Service.
Second place finish for Connor Souza. And welcome to the Barry Shaw Show. So this bumps your average to 1.2 for the year. Congratulations, third win. It's a hell of a way to start the season.
Yeah, we're definitely off to a good start. But I want to thank the fans for coming out. We really appreciate it.
You had some breaks early on in this race, and then all of a sudden the outside lane just opened right up for you. What were you thinking when you saw that?
I knew the car was going to stick, so I just, stayed my line and just moved forward.
I know you got some people that have been working hard keeping this truck up front.
Yes, my dad, my cousin Kevin, my friends and family, most important, Roy, Bob, Everett's Auto Parts. Couldn't do it without them.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Everett's Auto Parts Victory Lane. There's your top three, ladies and gentlemen. Brittany Campbell finishing third, Connor Souza second, and for the third time this season, Barry Shaw picking up the win.